Good morning on this summer solstice day. And I'll be talking a little bit about that later. But anyway, today's title is Evidence of Ninth Wave Energy. And it is in response to a questions received yesterday by email from someone that commented. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. Anyway, someone wrote to me, quote, "I'm not a skeptic, but can you give evidence of the ninth wave energy? Not everyone is in contact with spirit as you seem to be, so not all are as informed or have a knowing. Where can I look in my world for evidence of this sweeping change when all news is bad news?" End quote. Beautiful question. I opened with good morning, but at this very moment, on the opposite side of the world, it's good night. I said it's summer solstice. In the southern hemisphere, in Australia, New Zealand, Chile, Argentina, South Africa, and other places in the southern hemisphere, it's the winter solstice. It's all where we're standing, isn't it? Where are we in this present moment? For me, it's 5:23 now, a.m., on the 21st day of June, 2011. It's already tomorrow in another part of the world. I don't know, is it somewhere, is it also yesterday in another part of the world? I'm not exactly sure. I haven't thought that one through. But in the northern hemisphere, where most of the land mass is on the planet, it's summer solstice because the sun is pointing at us more than it's pointing at the southern hemisphere. And because of that, on the very same day, it's the exact opposite. Perspectives, folks, perspectives. This gentleman or lady said that they're not a skeptic. Well, I am a skeptic sometimes. Depends on where I'm standing. It depends on what I'm looking at. It depends on where I'm focusing my attention. Not everyone is in contact with spirit was written in this question, as I seem to be. I want to tell you the truth sometimes. I don't feel like I'm very much in contact with spirit. Depends on where I'm looking. Depends what I'm feeling. Depends what's going on in my world. It all depends, folks. Because in this ninth wave, everything is happening all at once. It's accelerated and it's focused. It's concentrated energy that's bringing everything to the surface. And I do mean everything. Yesterday, my message was very upbeat. Last night in the meeting at the pod, I was feeling such overwhelming sadness as I realized that I do so much work for the community. And sometimes I neglect myself. And I was wondering as I was driving home, why am I feeling such low energy? And then as I got almost home, I realized I forgot to eat yesterday from lunchtime, which was late morning actually, until I got home last night, 10 o'clock at night. I forgot to eat. No wonder I was feeling a little bit depleted. I forgot. And sometimes I forget to sleep enough. And sometimes I forget to do other things that would bring me joy and pleasure in my life. I just neglect those things because I'm so busy serving the community. And don't get me wrong, I get great pleasure in serving the community. But I'm sharing with you the experience of one day, yesterday, one day in which I'm feeling really, really up and high energy in the morning. And by the night of the same day, I'm feeling depleted and sadness. Now, does that mean when I'm feeling the sadness, I'm not in touch with spirit? Does that mean when I'm looking at all that's going on in my world, I'm less connected or more egoic or more whatever or less whatever? I am all of these things. And that's what I'm trying to get you to see. That's my commitment to you, which is first a commitment to me. My first commitment to me is I'm going to be wherever I am. Now, what does that mean? It means I'm going to feel whatever feeling is present with me at the moment. If it's sadness, I'm going to be with the sadness. It may not feel good. I may not like it. But I'm going to be with it. I'm not going to try to fix it, and I'm sure as hell not going to deny it and say, oh, I'm feeling good when I'm feeling like shit. You know what I'm saying, folks? Do you hear me? Being authentic and being genuine is what I am committed to being to the best of my ability. To the best of my ability. Now, there's sometimes I'm not going to feel like being as genuine as I may feel at other times. And that's the truth. His second question, third sentence, where can I look in my world for evidence of this sweeping change when all news is bad news? Where are you getting your news from? I would ask. Now, if you're getting it from, oh God, I forgot his name. The guy from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones. If you're getting all your primary news from Alex Jones and many others along that line, they're going to be pointing out to you all the news that's bad, because that's what they do. That's their job, apparently, because that's what they're doing. They're pointing out all the news that's bad. And if that's the only place you're getting your news from, you're going to say, hey, all the news is bad news. I get some of my news from there. And yes, when I focused on that, it looks pretty bad. I mean, I could tell you things that I know that I've read and I believe are true, and I've seen it with photographic evidence, etc., etc. I can see that, hey, the New World Order plan for world domination and stealing of everybody's rights is in full swing. It's happening. And it seems, when I'm looking only there, it seems inevitable that it's going to succeed. But then I look at other things, at messages, at channeled messages from the other side or from higher perspectives. Or I go within and find what Spirit is saying to me. And we're all connected with Spirit. It doesn't matter where we are. We're all connected with Spirit because Spirit is everywhere, in everyone, at all times. Always. It doesn't matter if you're feeling high or feeling low. It doesn't matter if you're in the summer solstice or the winter solstice. You're all connected. We are all connected to Spirit from whatever perspective we are. We're connected to Spirit because Spirit is all things, all and in all. Spirit is the light, Spirit is the dark. You say, but God, in God there is no darkness. No, God in the Bible, if you're quoting Bible to me, I am the light, I am the darkness, and they are alike unto me. I create good, I create evil. Deuteronomy chapter 32, Song of Moses. Oh, God is this, God is that. God is all things, God is no thing. You're not connected to Spirit? Yes, you are. Maybe you're just not aware of it in the moment. Sometimes I'm not aware of it. Sometimes I lose the feeling of connection. When I lose the feeling, does that mean I'm no longer connected? It's impossible not to be connected. It's impossible to be separate. How can you be separate from a God that is everywhere present? How can you experience weakness when God is omnipotent? Well, we can, because we have the ability in our mind to create an experience that feels like and seems like separation. This is a paradoxical reality, this ninth wave energy. I want you to get that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm conveying to you to the best of my ability. It doesn't matter where you are. The ninth wave energy is the culmination of everything that's happened in the first wave, second wave, all the way up through to the ninth wave. I'm a 9 in the Enneagram. I experience all of it as part of me. That's where we're all going. It doesn't matter which level you're at right now in your consciousness. We're all going to the 9. Why? Because the 9 is unity consciousness. It brings it all together. It puts all the pieces in place. And we don't deny any of the pieces. We don't try to fix any of the pieces because they're not broken. They are simply perspectives. And we need all of the perspectives to make this thing work. That's what the ninth wave energy is about. It's the opening of the underworlds, as I've talked at other times. The opening of the underworlds. Everything that's unconscious is coming to the surface and being made light. If all you're focusing on is the dark, and there's nothing wrong with that. When that's what you're focusing on, that's what you're seeing. Feel it. Understand it. See it. See it. It's okay. It's okay. That's what I'm trying to demonstrate to you, and it's why I do daily videos. Why do I do daily videos? So that you can see that sometimes I'm up and sometimes I'm down. When I'm down, a whole lot less people tune in. Well, maybe not a whole lot less, but less. The numbers go down when I have a message that doesn't appear, or a title that doesn't appear to be as good. Like Sunday's type message, which I was talking about family and Father's Day and Dr. Mary and things like that. I can't remember exactly. I don't have the title in front of me. But last night when I looked, it didn't even have 200 views yet. And it's almost never the case that I don't get 200 views in the first day, although it has been happening more lately than it almost never happened, some weeks back, and for a good while. It almost never happened. Does it matter how many views I get? Not really. I mean, just the mere fact that people are watching me every day means people are getting something from what I'm sharing, or otherwise people would not continue to be watching. Yes, there are times I ride the roller coaster and I'm at the crest of the wave, surfing the crest of the wave, and sometimes I get dumped into the sea. And I feel them both. I feel the crest and I feel the trough. It's okay. It's okay. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The ninth wave energy is all of it. It's all of it, everywhere. It's all coming into a completion mode. That's what I'm sharing with you. And it's okay to be a skeptic sometimes. When you're feeling skeptical, it's okay, and there's no apology necessary. You're feeling skeptical. Great. When you're feeling optimistic, that's great that you're feeling optimistic. They're both you. That's what I'm trying to get through. That's the message I'm trying to share with you. It's all us, folks. Individually, we are perfect microcosms of the macrocosm. We contain it all. We have every step in the whole process of this evolution of consciousness. Every step is present right now. We're in the ninth step, but every step is here now. The total picture is present now, today, in this winter solstice, summer solstice, depending on the perspective. What's the perspective? Where are you standing on the planet? And where are you standing in your life? Are you seeing the good, or are you seeing only the bad news? It's all here, folks. It's all here. Let it flow. Be willing, be courageous, because things are changing. Namaste. God bless you.